relationships at work, your guide to building workplace connections and avoiding leadership blind spots. I'm your host, Russel Lolacher, a communications and leadership expert with a couple of decades of experience in both those areas and a whole heap of the curiosity, just like you, on how we can make the workplace better. If you're a leader trying to understand and improve your impact on work culture and the employee experience, well, you are in the right place. This is a mini episode, must be a Thursday. It's a quick and valuable bit of information to shift your thinking for the week ahead. As always, they are inspired by our Raw Note newsletter, which I highly encourage you check out. The focus of this episode is the importance of respecting legacy of leadership, good or bad. As leaders, it's always an interesting challenge to come in and lead a new team. It always is. They don't know you. They don't know how you operate. They don't know your experience. They don't know you. But you don't know them either. And if we're truly a good to great leader, that's the piece we really need to understand and prioritize. Who are they? What's their history? What's their experience? What are their dynamics? What have they been through? When we take on a team for the first time, whether that team is newly formed or has been around for a while, it's important to understand there already is a history that we haven't been a part of. So now as this newly formed team, you're never starting really from zero. As much as we'd like it to be, we aren't, and it's dangerous to think we are. As new teams, they may be dealing with the disruption of a reorg. They may not have wanted to be on the new team and liked their old one just fine. Or as an established team that had a relationship with their previous leader. Good or bad, the new leader is still a disruption. In this situation, we have to respect the history of the team, the good or bad experiences they had as individuals and as a team, because that's what they're measuring their next experience, aka us, by. So in their previous experience, they learned what they had to do to be successful, what they had to do to navigate their previous boss. They learned what trust looked like, what it felt like, and how effort, honesty, transparency, accessibility, respect, communication, I'm running out of breath, was all demonstrated before we, the new leaders, got here. When we take on this responsibility, we quickly have to learn if we are building on a great foundation or repairing past traumas. And we have to respect their experiences with either. So when saying hello to your new team, here's some ideas on where to start. First, we have to acknowledge previous achievements and challenges. We have to start by recognizing the accomplishments and contributions of the team under the previous leadership. For the accomplishments, this shows we have respect for the work that has been done and the progress that was made. For the challenges, we're demonstrating our understanding and our empathy. Having this balanced approach, it helps build trust and shows that we value the team's history and are not looking to just dismiss it because we're the new person with new ideas and new visions and new missions. Second, engage in active listening and open communication. Can't stress this enough. So key. Spend time with them individually and collectively to understand their perspectives, experiences, and expectations. Listen to them. Really lean into those active listening skills where we give full attention to what team members are saying and reflect back their thoughts to ensure we heard and understand. And then ask some insightful questions. Be curious. This approach helps us identify what team members valued in the past leadership and what they hope to see going forward. Another thing we should do is build on the existing foundation while guiding our vision for the team. Keep in mind that just because we're respecting the past, it's important to show we're not avoiding change. We're building upon the existing foundation, thoughtfully. Make sure the team knows those previous successes and challenges serve as stepping stones for future goals. Introduce our new ideas, our changes, as evolutions rather than replacements. It's about improvement and growth, and we're the face of that. Teams will respect not being stagnant if we have a vision forward to follow. Your new team can't look at you as a leader if they don't think you have a plan. And last, and this is a not-so-secret weapon, empathic communication. This is a little extra on the open communication I mentioned earlier. As we change processes or don't change processes, realign responsibilities or don't realign responsibilities, we must communicate the why we're doing everything, and tie it to the vision of what we're trying to do. Even if the team doesn't see the benefit yet or agree with the decisions, and they're probably not going to agree to everything, they'll at least understand there is intent and compassion through the change. They'll see you as a leader. Taking this approach, it acknowledges the past, it engages the present, and it thoughtfully plans for the future. Treating this role as a new leader to a new team like a blank slate is disrespectful to hard-won successes and in surviving difficult challenges and toxic cultures. To start on the best path forward, respect the road our new team has already been on, while being a compassionate and collaborative navigator on where we're all trying to go. Being a new leader to a new team is such a great opportunity to show that you're a member of that team and that you're here to help and not hurt. That's it. That's all. Quick and dirty. Another mini episode of Relationships at Work, your guide to building workplace connections and avoiding leadership blind spots. Thank you so much for joining me, Russel Lolacher, your host. If you like these episodes, if you're really enjoying the mini episodes, take it a step further. I highly encourage you to go to russellolacher.com or relationshipsatworkshow.com. And at the top, you'll see, your Raw Note newsletters. All free, all right there. You just have to click on the button, follow the prompts, and you have yourself in your inbox a new Raw Note every Thursday morning. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to talking to you again. Take care.